All right, week 9, Chargers versus Jets. Chargers are favored by 3 points, and I'm going to take the Chargers. Let's talk about this for a minute. So when you come up here and you look at the overall probabilities, it says it's 50-50. When we come over to the box plots, is it showing about the same thing? Shows a little bit of higher, so a little distribution over here for the Jets. And then when we come over here to the confidence intervals, is it showing an awful lot of overlap there. So it's saying that, yep, it's confirming with the raw numbers. But when we come over and we take into consideration the Bayesian revision, which is going to look at how have the teams been performing compared to what the model's been saying. And what it's saying is that the Chargers have been outperforming what the model has been predicting. And quite frankly, when you look at the Chargers overall team, particularly Justin Herbert, you look at it and say, yeah, that makes sense. I will say this, so they're ranked. The pass rank is number 4 of all. Justin Herbert, I think, is phenomenal. Why they haven't won more, I don't know. Again, we could probably have an hour discussion on that one. The Jets aren't as bad as what I think we often. I mean, they have a pretty good record. They've got 4 wins, 3 losses. They've actually got a better record than the Chargers, but I think you watch them and you see that they're more limited overall. That's the reason why the point spread really is what it is. I don't think that this 19.8, this 20 point spread in those conditions is necessarily, because that's what the L means. It's like, yeah, it's a moderate, but I do think that they're going to win. I think -3 is probably pretty reasonable to bet that at. But I think the eyeball test tells you that the Chargers have a lot more in their tank. I think the Jets overall are actually a better coached team, and they're a much more disciplined team. That's for sure. They've been able to eke out wins and play good fundamental football. I think the Chargers tend to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory on a very consistent basis. But they are a better team, and the model is saying that they're even. And then when the Chargers show up to play, they're that team. You might read this data differently than I do. You might look at it and say, no, I think the Chargers really are what their data says, and that they really are even, in which case you can take the Jets. I can totally understand that. And that's kind of how I present this, is you can see the numbers and take that for what you think that it means as well. Different interpretations of the very same data. When we come over here to the performance charts, what's interesting is you see just a slight improvement in terms of the passing game over here for the Chargers. I think anyone who knows football and watches it is going to say the numbers might show that, but in reality, Justin Herbert is a far better quarterback, and the passing game is far better. Why those numbers reflect that way is just the way the games turn out every now and again. A couple of things I point out is the Jets are not protecting the quarterback. They're not protecting Zach Wilson. Meanwhile, the Chargers are doing a great job of protecting Justin Herbert. See some surprising explosiveness over here for the Jets. Pretty similar down here. And then it's about the same when it comes to the turnover rate between the two. So, like I said, it's that Bayesian adjustment, which is leading me to take the Chargers. They seem to be finding a way to score more than the model would predict that they would. And quite frankly, I think that they're a better team than what their stats say that they are. But like I said, the Chargers seem to have find a way to losing games that they should otherwise win. So anyhow, if you find this helpful, click like and subscribe and drop me a note. Thank you.